Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Welcome in, Carol, the reluctant bee granny. Welcome in, Prayer Mountain Homestead. Robin with Garden State So-and-so. Linda with Another Time. Wendy with Hardneck Farm. And Penny Ortiz. How are you guys? Busy, busy, busy over here. Lots and lots to do. Trying to get everything ready to start holiday decorating. Yeah, lots and lots to do. Hi, Linda. What you up to? Hi, Beth. How are you? I bet Linda did something awesome today. I'm just guessing. She's always up to something. She's always doing something. Hello, Dallas Odell. Welcome in. Hello, hello. So if you can hear me right now, if you would share this out on your community tab so we could get some more people in here, that would be awesome. So, not too much going on today. I thought I would talk a little bit about collaborations and things going on this weekend and in the coming next month. So that's what I thought I would cover tonight. No like specific subject, a non-specific subject. Yep. So as you can tell, there's a lot of people on YouTube making Suno music. And I was introduced to Suno music through Echo with Living My Best Life at 60 is what her channel name used to be. And now it's Kaleidoscope of Happiness from Minnesota. Hello, hello. My first live with you. Thank you for coming in. I definitely appreciate it. If I have a moderator in here, will you put up the link for this channel if you can find it? Hi, Carol. Broke but bountifully blessed. How are you? So on Saturday, there's going to be the fifth monthly. I don't know how often she does it, but Echo is going to be doing a Suno showcase. So if you've ever created any Suno music, you're welcome there. You can come and just listen. You can email her. You can email her songs you want her to play. Hello, Ariella. Or you can email her and ask for a link. Now, she may only bring up people she kind of knows, but yeah. But you could tell them Gail sent you. She'll probably be okay with that. So anyway, so that is Saturday, November 22nd at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I did ask her to share a link to me. I was going to go up and share some songs. I haven't narrowed down exactly what songs I want. I thought I would write them down, the songs that are released. I do have probably another 6 songs that are not released, and I'm mostly releasing those out on Broken Hearts Ministry because I've been doing Christian music, and I am writing the lyrics and putting it into the program and also putting the style. So, you're writing them. And I'm not saying I'm like a fancy rock star over here or anything, but it's fun. I've been enjoying making them. And some of them have came out really good. So I hope you'll go by Broken Hearts Ministry and check out some of my Suno music. And like I say, I've created mostly Christian music, but I have a few other songs as well on a couple of my other channels. So I just wanted to mention that. So that showcase is going on Saturday, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Yeah, Suno is fun. Yeah, I didn't know when you did my song. You did a really good job on my song. I really, really like it. And I would totally love to have it and be able to use it because I really love it. It's just like perfect. You did a really good job with it. Hello, 99 Midnight Gamer. Welcome in. So I just wanted to mention that if anybody's interested in going by and checking that out. Suno is like it's like for songs. So you put in the lyrics, you put in the style, and you give it a title, and it gives you two choices. And you pick which one you like. You can download it to your editing program and add it to your videos. You can send it to your friends straight from Suno. You can publish all of them. You could publish only a few of them. You can do that however you want. You can create the songs just for yourself. It is a really good healing process. So if there's something you're dealing with as far as a broken heart goes, it's really healing, because my first song I made on there was my song about my sister. And as I was hearing the song, every time I heard it, it's like I was healing by listening to the sound of my pain. I know that sounds insane, but listening to it over and over again kind of like got me used to hearing it, because there's some feelings in that song I never have put out to the public. So I think it was really, yeah, yes. So anyway, I'm enjoying it. It's fun. Thank you so much, Wendy. Much appreciated. So have any of you guys heard any of my Suno songs? Anyone here listen to any of them? Can you remember any of the songs I wrote? So there's a collaboration going on next month from Tina at Life in the Piedmont Homestead. It is an open collab from December 3rd through the 23rd. What it is you're going to make an item that you're going to use for a gift. So as an example, one year I made mini loaves, mini meaning small, loaves of zucchini bread in those little fancy foil loaf things. I made them in that, and I wrapped them and gave them as gifts. So it's basically, it could be edible or non-edible. It could be a crochet item. It could be jewelry. It could be soap. It could be edible. It could be anything you're going to give as a gift. It could be a picture album, a recipe book. So you've done songs, but you haven't published them. Behind the Burning Door. Curious about that title. So anyway, I'm enjoying it. There are other programs, but I'm usually I find something, I stick with it. Like there's so many other programs, so many other places you could go to share content. But this is the thing. My little brain can only handle so much. So it's really enough for me just to do YouTube. I don't want to do lots and lots of different social media. I tried to do Rumble and X and all that. I've got to just focus on one thing. I already have, this is my main channel. I also have a homeless ministry channel called Broken Hearts Ministry Gail. Then I recently rebranded my old Coupon Gail channel and made it Gail's Her Health Journey, so I could start documenting my journey with trying to be healthier. So we'll see how that goes. In a year, if I'm not still doing it, then that means I'm doing a terrible job and I'm not doing well with my health goals. So, there's that. So hopefully I'll be doing good. And Heather and I have been doing the Healthy Goals Wednesday, every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Every other week. Last week it was on my channel. That means this week it's on Heather's channel. Hello, Myra with Buying Space. How are you? I don't know if I said hi or not. Sorry, I have an itchy nose. So how many of you guys have started your holiday decorating? It's a sad song. I feel like I can't share my AA songs on my channel or my Discord. Yeah, I don't know how the Suno music, AI music type of thing, I don't know how that's going to go down in the long run. I have no idea. But all I know is right now I'm enjoying doing it. It's fun. And I'm just going to do it, and then we'll see what happens later. If they try to take my channel down or just take the videos down with those songs in it, we'll see. But you know what? I've been having such a hard time with my editing program, copywriting all the music, because I do all my editing on my phone. People are like, just use YouTube music. Well, that would be perfect if I made my videos and put it on my computer. But that's a whole other step. I don't know if you know this about me, but I'm kind of impatient. And when things take too long, I get impatient and I don't finish them. So I do everything on my phone. It's easy. You can sit down and do this from anywhere. Patience is something I pray for and I hope for, but honestly, it's not always what I have. And I have been hit with so many copyrights. It was getting ridiculous. So I've gone to using Suno music only on my videos. Some have music, some have words, some don't have words. We'll see how that plays out. I may regret it later, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm having fun playing with it right now. So we'll see what happens. Just fall decorated. I will wait until next week. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, man. Woo, yeah, I'm one of those. I like to leave my holiday decorating up at least over a month. Otherwise, to me, it's not worth doing. So right after Thanksgiving, probably the weekend after Thanksgiving, which would be next weekend, hubby and I will start decorating. So I actually like to clean the room. I'm going to decorate before. I don't like to decorate a room that's dusty or cluttery, so I like to clean the room first. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how soon it's going to play out. We'll see. I will reap the consequences later. We'll see. So, were you talking about a gift exchange? No. Gifts from home is you video yourself making a gift, even maybe packaging the gift up, and you put that video out using her hashtag, which at the time I cannot remember her hashtag. Oh no, I did not write it down. But if you will tag tag life in the Piedmont homestead in your video, she can add it to the playlist. But if you're interested, if you will email me, not the first email, but the second email starting with Gail Southern Living, if you'll email me there, if you want the hashtag and more details about gifts from home, I'll get that for you. So that's from December 3rd through the 23rd. That is an open collaboration. Anybody can join within that time frame, the 3rd through the 23rd. Some of her friends made up videos that came out in the end of November. I was one of them. I was signed up for 2. I've done 1 out of the 2 so far. So if you're interested in more details about that, send me an email. If you pay for Suno, you own your songs. I am paying for Suno. Unless you copy and paste CR songs. Yeah, no, I'm not copy and pasting anything. I'm using my own words, and I'm also using some words from the Bible, and I'm using the New King James Version, which I heard if you use the NIV version of the Bible in songs, it will copyright you, but not on the King James or the New King James Version. None of that music has been copyrighted at this point. We don't start until December 23rd and celebrate until Yeah, I like to do it right after Thanksgiving so I can have everything up for a whole month because to me it's not even worth Creative Commons sucks. I had much trouble with those free to use songs and I've deleted those off from my library. I've never heard of that one. Gifts gifts from home, is that the hashtag? So if anybody's interested in joining Gifts from Home, here's the hashtag gifts from home. So you'll hashtag it gifts from home and tag Life in the Piedmont Homestead. I pay for Suno as well. YouTube songs can be claimed. I haven't used any YouTube music. I used the music that was in my Video Guru program, and a lot of that gets copyrighted. And I felt like I was using the same songs over and over again, and it was like really boring. And I don't know if it was boring for my audience, but I was so tired of using those. So pretty much, unless the video was already created and scheduled out far, pretty much all of the music in my videos from this point forward, unless it was scheduled out, and will all be my own created Suno songs, either background music or songs with words. Some have songs with words. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not trying to go out and publish the songs. Really, all I want is number one, a creative outlet for my thoughts. Number two, to be able to use music that is not copyrighted on my channel. Because we should be allowed to have music on our channel that's not copyrighted. I mean, it sucks because when something gets copyrighted, it's taking money right out of your pocket. Hello, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. And I believe that having a little music at the beginning, a little music at the end, and maybe in the middle, like if you're doing something, like if you're cooking something and you want to chop vegetables and you want to do it on fast mode and you want a little music to put in there, you shouldn't get copyrighted for that. And it makes your videos more fun, I think. Hi, Anne. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. So another collaboration that's going on for the month of December. This is an open collaboration being hosted by Blackberry Rock Homestead for the month of December. This is a cookie collab, and it is hashtag Cookie December 25. That's anywhere from December 1st through December 31st. You could put out a cookie video. She will share it on her community tab and add it to her playlist. I do have a cookie recipe I'm going to share for that. So you will tag Blackberry Rock Homestead. Also, another collaboration I wanted to mention is me and Carol from Broke But Bountifully Blessed are doing a micro dwarf tomato collaboration. And this one is micro dwarf 2526 from now through April 1st. If you're interested, if you have a hydroponic system, an available window, a grow light, a greenhouse, you can do the cracky method, any type of indoor growing, you can join in this collaboration. It is for micro dwarf tomatoes. If you're interested, you can email me or Carol. So scrolling at the bottom of the screen, first comes Carol's email, second comes mine. You can email either of us and we will send you out micro dwarf tomato seeds. She did send some to me, and so now I have some to mail. Yeah, I never really even used YouTube Music because loading things from my phone onto the laptop is another step, and I don't want another step. I have not looked at the schedule, Carol. I haven't looked at the schedule. I only wrote down my 2 dates that I have. I do not have the rest of the dates for what other days people are. But thank you for mentioning that, because I do need to add that in my description box. Maybe she's going to post. She's been busy and not feeling well. So as possible, she could post later on today. Wait, what's today? Is today the 19th? Hello, Craft and Cake with Billy. How are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Hello, hello. Welcome in. If I have a moderator, will you guys put up the link for Craft and Cake with Billy? That would be this channel right here. That would be awesome. She doesn't come in very often, so we want to give her the welcome. We want to give her a welcome. So probably get some holiday decorating going on back here eventually. And I have some lights I'm going to put up in here. So this is going to be my new, this is in the ministry room. And of course, this wall is painted like a purple, like a middle. Hello, Peaceful Des. What time are you going live tonight? Did I ever say welcome in Prayer Mountain? I think I did, but just in case I didn't. Sent you a hello in your email. Thank you, Jan. So if you're wanting to meet a really cool crafting channel, she's very, very talented paper crafter. Click on one of the links for Craft and Cake with Billy. She's really super sweet. Jan will be going live right after me. I don't know if she has any plans for tonight. You're welcome, Billy. But she will be going right after me. Let's see. Peaceful Des will be going live at 7:55 Eastern. I never remember when your live is. I just kind of accidentally come up on it every once in a while. Usually right after I do my live, I go in and cook dinner. And then when I'm done cooking dinner, sometimes we watch TV. And so I don't end up going into lives. But sometimes he'll want to play video games or we'll be doing something else. Hello, Janice. Welcome in. But we do have some friends in town, so I may be busy after this live. We'll see. Friday night 8 until everyone decides to leave, so it can be 3 to 6 hours. Oh, wow. You do long lives. I used to do really long lives, and I just don't really do that anymore. But I do need to start going live again on my newly branded channel to start gaining watch hours. My watch hours on my newly branded channel, which is Gail's Health Journey, has been gaining 5 to 7 hours per night, which some of that is Wendy from Hardneck Farms. Thank you so much, Wendy. And some of that is Jason from Just Jason Keto. Also, Luann with Blackberry Rock Homestead. So I have several friends kind of helping me out with that right now. So thank you so much to my friends. I have great friends. If you are having trouble with watch time and you're trying to get your channel monetized, if you will email me at the second email, starting with Gail Southern Living, that's going across the bottom of the screen, not the first one, but the second one. If you will email me there, I will give you an option for that. I'll give you an idea for an option. I don't even watch my long lives, so I try to do long ones too much. Yeah, I have trouble listening to myself talking. Yeah, friends are the best. Yeah, I have some good friends. But yeah, if watch hours are something you need, just send me an email and I'll give you an option that might help. Since I am not crafty, cannot cook anymore, since I cannot stand in the kitchen, do not play an instrument, so talking and hanging out is well, talking and laughter and having fun, that is worth something. That is valuable, Des. That is worth great value to your friends. So, and I've always had fun when I go over there. Everybody's very welcoming. It's a cool crowd. It is beneficial to get monetized. Is it beneficial to get monetized? Well, yes, if you get monetized, you can get paid. Getting paid is usually pretty beneficial. So, yeah. So basically, the criteria for getting monetized now is 500 subscribers and 3K watch hours. Then once you reach that level, then you have to continue and you have to get up to 1K subscribers and 4K watch hours. So just because you reach level 1 does not mean you're at level 2 yet. You still have to work for level 2. So once you reach level 1, don't stop working. Keep going. But I will admit, though, that the level 1 is actually more beneficial because you get memberships. Well, most of my YouTube pay comes from memberships. You get super chat, super thanks. You get all that stuff. So the only thing you don't get is your ad revenue. So you have to wait until you're fully monetized to get your ad revenue. Yeah. I mean, I probably wouldn't publicly talk about that, but yeah. I've heard of people doing stuff as guests on the TV, usually for their friends, but so if you don't log in, that's a controversial subject. Some people say yay, some people say nay. So it's up to you what you want to do with that. But yeah, I could see how that would work. Totally. And if you go into Tuber Chat is a great place to go and set up a playlist swap with a channel who doesn't normally watch your channel. Okay, because most of the people in there are totally different genre than you. So it's very beneficial to go into Tuber Chat and have someone in a totally different genre running your playlist for you. So that's really, really awesome. So I definitely recommend Tuber Chat. That's a great place to grow your channel, get new friends, and also when I started YouTube, I had to have 4,000 K watch hours. Yes. Yep, that has changed. Yep. When I started YouTube, that's how it was as well. I had to have 1K subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. But when you got monetized, you got everything all at once. When I got monetized for Broken Hearts Ministry, I don't know how many subscribers. I don't even know how many subscribers I had. But I finally got up to the 3K watch hours. But after that, I had to keep working for a while to get up to that 4K, that other 1,000 watch hours. So you can't stop. For me, ad revenue is more than membership or supers. Plus the shopping tab is helpful. Yeah. Memberships are way more beneficial for me personally, but I'm sure that's different for everybody. A lot of people have asked me about doing a shopping thing, and I just it's a lot of work. I really am not very good at doing that stuff. If I had someone that could do it for me, that'd be awesome, but I just like my husband, but I tried to sit there and design t-shirts and they look stupid. So I don't think that's my cup of tea. If someone were to do it for me and it looked awesome and I liked it, sure. But I tried it and I did a terrible job. So I just think I'll stay away from that unless somebody's going to help me. Watch hours is insanely hard to get. Yes, it is. You got to have friends. Most people, honestly, most people do not do it by themselves. In case you think people just do it automatically by themselves, they don't. They have help. They have friends. The people that are monetized had help, had friends. And they may tell you they didn't have any help, but they had help. In my opinion, people that are monetized have help. Bye, Penny. Thank you for coming in. Yes. Good night, Penny. Okay. YouTube problem is so much work for little pay. Yes, it is. The only reason I'm willing to do the YouTube work for a little amount of pay is that I was a paraprofessional working with special needs children. I had a child pull on my neck and I got a neck injury and I needed time to heal. And during that time, I was kind of lonely. I was kind of bored. I started YouTube and I worked on it for a year. I had a lot of really good friends that helped me. And I basically monetized Gale Southern Living in a year. But that's not normal. And that's also not done all by yourself. And the number one thing I say to anyone trying to get monetized, do lives. Do lives. Do lives. Rule 1, do lives. Rule 2, do lives. Rule 3, do lives. Because that gains you the most watch hours. You could do 1 hour and get 10 whole watch hours. So that's why it's more beneficial to do lives, because your 20-minute video is not going to do as well for you as a 1 hour live where you have quite a few people who are making comments. Yes, I am. Actually, this room that I'm in right now is going to be, it's in transition right now. It is going to be a ministry room and a craft room together. It's the bigger room. So I'm in the middle of setting this room up. There's actually going to be lights up above here. This is going to be my live spot, but this is not fully set up. This is like the temporary setup. I actually have a shelf I'm going to put over here as a temporary place to put my crafts so I can keep working on things while this room is being worked on. That's cool that you still have some of my crafts. That's cool. I do it because I enjoy it as well. Yeah, it has been a long time. I'm happy to see you as well. I have some of your crafts too. As a matter of fact, on this wall, I have a bunch of cards on a board. Then inside my ministry closet, because I spend a lot of time in there, I have some of the crafts there. And I also have some I need to put up on the wall. So there'll be like, crafty stuff everywhere. But I have the stuff that was made for me as well. Yeah, I enjoy doing it. It gives me something to do. I look at YouTube as my job, but also I really enjoy it, and I have a lot of friends here. Yeah, lives is a great way to get your watch hours. Hello, Bushcraft family. How are you? I have a video going up for your collaboration next week. I just need to finish editing it. So I'll edit it over the weekend and I'll have that video out next week. I had to get the ingredients. First, I had to figure out what I was going to do, because making a meal under $5 is more challenging than you think. Then once I figured out what I was going to do, hi Tamara, how are you? Then I had to get the ingredients for it because it wasn't something I normally make. So, yeah. But it is something people could make that's beneficial. I won't spoil the recipe for you, but it is something my mom used to make that I've never made before. Oh, that's so sad. Yeah, my mother-in-law just lost her cat that she's had a long time. And I'm so sad for her. That's terrible. Hello, Treasure Hunter Neil. How are you? Yeah, I'm hoping that Judy Mae Collins, that won Fall Fest giveaway, will put out a video showing her Fall Fest winning. I mean, she totally doesn't have to, but it would be cool to see what she got. She has to have a lot of gifts already. I know I sent out 5 in one day because I sent out my 3 and I sent out Ariella's 2. So I know that she had to have got all those in the same day. Pretty sure. Yeah. So anybody have any collaborations that they're planning on joining? So Bushcrafty Cooks has a challenge called Under 5 Meal. So it's a meal under $5. So you make a recipe, you tell how much things cost, and you try this. The point of this was to try to do meals for people who are having financial problems right now, or maybe those that were having a hard time getting their food stamps. I did hear, though, that they did finally issue their food stamps. So I think everybody, as far as I know, everybody got their food stamps. But I'm not completely sure. Here it is. Under $5 meal. Under $5 meal. So my under $5 meal should be coming out next week. I still had an available slot on that week. I was actually booking pretty far. I was scheduled pretty far ahead on my videos, and then I got sick, went on a trip, got sick again, and then I started falling far behind. I do have 2 videos scheduled for December that are cooking. But my goal was to try to get out 1 cooking video per week all the way through November and December. And so far, I've managed to do that. Oh, you talked to her on Mary's live. Yeah, her live wasn't working very well the couple of times I've been on there, so I haven't really been able to talk to her. So I don't know if she's going to do a video or not. I haven't had any communication with her. Hello, Taz Adventures, my husband. This is my husband right here. And he does devotionals on his channel. Every morning he does his devotional as a live. I don't believe he has his comments on, but you can comment on it after it posts. Usually under 10-minute devotionals he does on his channel. He's been doing a devotional every day for, I think, about 2 years. Correct me if I'm wrong, Peppy. And also recently, he started putting out some Suno music of his own. He has a religious one that he posted recently. His most recent video is a Suno song that he made that's a Christian song. Matter of fact, Robin must have listened to it today. Awesome song, Taz. Hello, sis, Free Handly Maid. How are you? Hope you're feeling well. Too early in the morning. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. And I have to get with him and see if he has any more devotions. So the channel is Broken Hearts Ministry channel is my channel that I run, but my mom also is part of the channel. My husband does put out devotionals that he lets me use on my channel, but he is not actually part of the channel. He just lets me use the devotions on my channel so he can reach a bigger audience. So I don't have all of his devotions on my channel, but you can find them over on Taz Adventures. And if somebody would put up the link for Taz Adventures, that'd be awesome. And also, if somebody would put up the link for Free Handly Made AU. Oh, yeah. I think she does gardening. I don't know what else she does. I don't really know her very well. I know Jan knows her. You could ask Jan anything you want, but I don't personally have any information. 2 years next week. Wow. 2 whole years of getting up every morning doing a devotional. Now he's done a couple of the devotionals in the morning, in the evening before. Need to film a breakfast dish for you for Healthy Goals Wednesday. Ooh, that will be cool on your Ariella Viking Cooks channel. That's cool. I look forward to seeing that. Yep, please tag us on that, Ariella, so we can add you to the playlist. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Let's see. Let me check the time. Okay, I still have 18 minutes. Cool. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Thank you for putting up the link for Free Handly Made AU. Thank you for putting up the link for Taz Adventures. Oh, you were driving. Taz says hi to everyone. He was driving. I enjoy those devotionals. I need to watch them daily. Yeah, he does a really good job. He had a good one. I listened to a couple of them this morning. I try to catch up, and then I try to share them so he can get more views on them. I got more vids for you this weekend. Cool. I need some. I think I need some for December. I'm scheduling his devotionals about once a week, and I think I'm about to run out. I'll film it after Jan's live. Cool. Yep, Jan will be live at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. I have a challenge for creators, not a collab. Do a Bible verse short a day. A Bible verse short a day. That's a cool idea. I could totally do that. I could do something like that. I have been doing some of that on Broken Hearts Ministry, which I do commonly. Usually any content that is spiritual or Christian type related, I put it all over on Broken Hearts Ministry. Broken Hearts Ministry is one of my secondary channels that is a homeless ministry. And Mom and I go out once a month and hand out food and toiletries to the homeless over in Abilene, Texas. Matter of fact, we just did it this week. This week we handed out 5 bags to the five. We handed out 11 bags. We had 12. We handed out 11 of the 12 bags. We did blankets, hats, beanies, coats, drinks, toiletries, and non-perishable food. That's what we did this time. So now we have a really big load of stuff because it's winter. And the winter stuff we have is kind of bulky. So I have quite a bit of men's and women's coats that were donated, blankets that were donated, hats and beanies and socks that were donated by Linda from another time, and socks that were donated by It All Adds Up and Robin Hood Homestead. Recently, I also had some cereal donated by Carol at Broke But Bountifully Blessed. So we just handed that out. Hello, John. Hunting and Stuff with J&J. Yeah, I get behind and have to do a few in a day myself. Ah, okay, understandable. I actually, this makes me sound really old-fashioned, but I actually just recently started using a little earpiece to listen to things. Hubby and I have been working on doing Suno music, and if both of us get to working on Suno music at the same time, it can be kind of loud. And I'll be over here doing a sweet, soft Christian song, and he'll be over there rocking it with some kind of alternative grunge rock, loud kind of thing. And so I cannot hear what I'm doing because he's over there making all kinds of noise. So last night we were both working on a song at the same time. So we had to both put in our earpiece so we could both hear what we were working on. And then at the end, when we were done, then we sent each other the song so we could listen to the final version because I made a mistake in the song and then I had to fix it. And then I didn't like the version and then I had to fix it some more. Anyway, I finally got a version of that song that I liked. Bang your head. Yeah, you were banging my head and I was trying to make sweet, sweet, loving Christian music and you were over there making a hillbilly roundup song that had fiddles playing and all kinds of stuff going on. I'm like, oh my gracious. And it was a good song. He made a good song, but it just wasn't. We were just like doing two different kinds of music, and it's hard to be listening to two things at one time for me. So bang your head. That's totally right. Bang your head. So Broken Hearts Ministry recently got the second paycheck that we've ever gotten from YouTube. And that is mostly from memberships, a few super chats and super stickers, things like that. And with that YouTube paycheck, we purchased several several things of protein, meaning like canned raviolis, Vienna sausages, tuna, the chicken salad kits with the crackers. We also got stuff to make up first aid kits, and we got mini toothpaste and mini soaps. So we basically got $181, and we spent all of it on between the Walmart protein haul and the. But I have a video coming out about that. So thank you so much to you guys who are members. You are much appreciated. So that is, I will have a video coming out about what we purchased with that if you want to see the exact items, but it's pretty cool. And a little video about our last going out last time. So try to, I pretty much just kind of batch post things and schedule them out. That's how I basically keep up with everything. Whatever channel needs me right now, I work on that. And so it works out. Yeah. Yeah, it was nice to finally get our second check. Basically, right now, Broken Hearts Ministry, well, we've got our first check and our second check. So that's basically, two checks so far. So if we stay with that, that's still pretty good. That'll handle our big Amazon orders. We usually order like toothpaste, soap, hairbrushes, deodorant. We do order deodorant sometimes, but we didn't this last time. Thank you, Ariella. Ariella gifted a membership to someone. Somebody got to give membership. Broke but bountifully blessed got a gifted membership. Congratulations, Carol, and thank you, Ariella. Very cool. Let's see. Let me check the time, make sure I'm not going over. We have 10 more minutes. Can somebody put up the link to Simply Jan Homesteads Live? Are you going live tonight, Ariella? Are you planning to go live? I know you asked me if I was going live, so I wondered if that meant you were going to go live, if you were thinking about going live. Just curious. Yeah, Ariella has been making some music as well. You go live after Jan? Oh, okay. No live tonight, Ariella says. But Bushcraft Family is going to go live after Jan. So if you are a Bushcraft Family fan, go over and check that out. Or if you've not hooked up with his channel, you might go check it out, see what they're doing over there. They have some pretty good conversations over there. Thank you for putting up the link. Thank you, Bushcraft Family. So that will be in about 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Okay. Appreciate you guys putting up that link. So what do you guys have planned for next week? Are you guys going out of town or are you staying at home? What is your plan? We're going to be home on Thanksgiving Day, but we're going to go out of town on Friday. And we're going to go to see mother-in-law. And we actually have a wedding that weekend. So we're going to be going out to eat with mother-in-law and family and our kids. And yeah, a lot going on. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Amy from Leonard Mountain Homestead lost her grandmother. So if you know Amy, you may go over and offer her some condolences. Yeah, we are going to be at mother-in-law's, but we're not making food there. We're going to actually go out to eat. So your daughter is hosting Thanksgiving. Ooh, lucky you. Who's ready for Black Friday deals? Well, I'm not much into crowds. I usually like to go when everything's kind of over. Then I kind of like to go look around at Walmart and see what's left. Hi, Cruz Bolero. How are you? Welcome in. Yes, she is. Yeah. Amy and I actually sung some karaoke together. We sang a Judd song at the Pinecone Fest. It was really fun. We did really well. I didn't know what song she was going to pick, so I wasn't really practiced. But I think if both of us had practiced, we could have been a pretty good duo. We were actually, we actually had the crowd. The crowd actually got up and started dancing because Amy and I were doing so good on the Judd song. Yep. That was fun. But I like singing karaoke. That's my thing. I like singing. I've always liked music since I was a kid, so. You have another song coming out? Oh, for Thanksgiving? Cool. Yeah, we don't usually either. We don't usually go out for Black Friday either. But there's a lot of online Black Friday deals, so if you are a homebody, you can do Black Friday shopping from your house. Just so you know. I think Walmart has online Black Friday deals and several other companies, I'm sure. I usually go check out Walmart after everybody's gone. I just go look, see what movies they have left, Tupperware and Pyrex and I don't know, towels, I don't know, whatever household type items. I just look around and see what they have. And sometimes I will pick something up. Yeah, we are going to be doing that. Ah, this is my mom. My mom's channel is Broken Hearts Ministry Jan. And so it has the same logo as our channel. And I put it that so people would know that she's part of Broken Hearts Ministry. So, yeah. Hi, Mom. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I had a little bit of trouble with the Eve Mux, if that's how you say it. Eve Mux wanted to delete my live after I did it. So I don't know if I'll be using it again. Yeah, it would be nice if StreamYard had a deal. I actually thought about purchasing a few months of StreamYard, like at the beginning of the year, to use it to help to help go toward monetizing my newest channel, Gail's Health Journey. Bushcraft family, you're the first one to publicly talk about my newly branded channel, Gail's Health Journey. You're the first one to talk about it. I didn't expect you to do that. You were at the survival seeds and you started talking about it. I was like, oh, he's talking about me. Oh no. This is what I look like when you're talking about me on a live. I'm like, oh no, he's talking about me. I don't actually like attention on me, which is kind of weird because, here I am live and there's 14 people and there was 20 something people in here a while ago. But it's different when you're out there than if you're right here in my face. I can do 2 or 3 or 4 people, small groups. But when it gets into bigger crowds, I get a little bit more nervous. And if you see me at a meetup or something, it might be a little bit different, but it just depends. If I'm comfortable with the crowd, you could see my funny side because I am funny sometimes. Every other day, I'm funny. Not every day, every other day. Yeah, I've heard a lot of TV stories. Yeah, but I don't go and like fight for things. That is not my thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You were talking about doing that. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, you should totally ask Linda Ariella because I don't know if she still has paid StreamYard, but you might check with her because if she does, then she could do it and then she could send out the link to the people you want to come. She's the only one that might have it right now. I don't think Tina has it anymore. So she might be your best option. Or if you wait till January, I might have it because I'm thinking about getting it for January, February, and March. Just to work on some watch hours for my new channel. Played the drums in front of, oh my gosh. Oh, there's no way. Whew. No, 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 no. I do karaoke, but I actually do better with karaoke if someone's beside me. Like when I did the duet with Amy. Also at the last meetup, I did a duet with Adrian from Indiana Backyard Gardener. She sang some of the Christian music with me. And Jan and Linda sang Margaritaville with me at the Ozark meetup. So that was fun. And we will definitely be singing karaoke at the Lone Star meetup and at the Ozark meetup. And both meetups will also have bingo. So bingo and karaoke at both meetups that are coming up. So if that's things you like to do, oh, yeah. Is there a giveaway tool for Restream? I've never used a Restream giveaway tool. I've only used the StreamYard giveaway tool. That's the only one I've ever used. Yeah. I get used to one thing and then I just want to stay with it. Well, okay, so it's time for Jan's Live. So if you guys will give away tool for Eve Mux. Yeah, I got to figure out why Eve Mux is trying to delete my stream that I did with them. Once I figure that out, I may consider them in the future. But at this point, anybody who's going to try to delete a live that I spent time on is going to make me mad. I did not waste my time. All right, so Jan's going live now. If you will go by and give her a love ray, tell her Gail sent you over, give her some hearts, and go see what Jan's up to tonight. And also remember, right after Jan, Bushcraft Family and also Peaceful Des all doing lives tonight. Go check them out. Lots of places to hang out tonight. I hope you guys have a great evening and a great weekend and an awesome Thanksgiving. I will see you on Wednesday on Heather's channel for Healthy Goals Wednesday. You guys have a great night. Bye, everybody.